My thing at the bottom says Spooky Friday, but I'm too lazy to try and change it.
Change it. It's not Spooky Friday. Wait, yes
But
it is.
I
We're talking
forgore.
about Chainsaw Man, which could be considered spooky.
Ayo, say something. I gotta make sure that it's Big Hip voice.
I am.
Ayo, say something. I gotta make sure that it's Big Hip voice.
I am.
Ayo, say something. I gotta make sure. Yeah. Okay. Hello, gay people. I am Isaiah, and this is Tamer Tamer. We are, uh, hold on. I'm Hammer Tamer. Oh my god, Isaiah, you just do the intro.
I am Isaiah. I am Hammerhead Tamer's boyfriend.
Hey, hold on, hold on.
A Chainsaw Man review slash talking about slash making comments that are illegal in North Korea.
Very awesome. But you messed up on one thing. It's not Chainsaw Man. It's Why Women Deserve Less than Manga. Hello? I cannot hear you. Oh my god, I think he's dead. Isaiah. Did you, is you dead? Oh my god. I just started streaming, what the heck? Yeah, he did.
How did I mute my mic? How did that even happen?
I have no idea.
I don't even know how that happened.
Oh, also, Happy New Year's to everybody watching. Because it is New Year's. Anyways, let's start. I have the official Wikipedia pulled up for all the arcs. So yeah, let's start with the
That's helpful.
let's start with the
I
intro
played most
arc.
of the arcs, but still. Okay, so I mean, I remember like the entirety of the manga, but
I don't because I read like the last half of it all in one night while I was half asleep.
I read the entire manga in one night.
How the heck do you remember it all?
Magic.
Oh dang. Alright, so we got the intro arc, which is chapters 1 through 5.
Yeah, that's when like it's explaining, he's a unlicensed devil hunter working for the Yakuza because his dad left a big debt.
Yeah, he also sold his testes, so I knew instantly that if he were that he wouldn't be able to get in a relationship with Makima.
Exactly.
Actually, after he turns into a devil, he got his eye back, so I think that he got his those back as well
Oh
potentially.
wait, he might have gotten his balls back. I didn't think about that. You're mad smart, bro.
And I just saw that on iFunny somewhere.
That explains it.
Yeah. Also, Pachita is best character.
Obviously,
Yeah, but he did, unfortunately.
technically he's not dead.
True.
Because if Denji were to die, wouldn't he be reincarnated in heck?
Oh yeah. Also, we learn about Denji's symmetry, not symmetry, level of simpness, and
Simpery.
yeah,
Simpery.
simpery,
Simpery would be the word.
and it actually kind of foreshadows if you think about it because he acts like Makima's doggo, and then at the end that whole thing happens. Oh yeah, spoilers for Chainsaw Man, by the way, everyone.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea to talk about. I was gonna say, have you done a spoiler warning yet?
Well, now I have, so
Anyway,
boom.
so I will continue to explain because my brain holds all of this information that I will never use in my life. Um, so basically, oh wait, I'm using it right now. Never mind. Um,
Oh
so
my god, you mean to
basically,
tell me
what
you're
happens
thinking?
is,
You're capable of
uh,
advanced thought?
the Yakuza basically betrays him, and he dies, and then Pochita's like, I wanna you to live. So Pochita becomes Denji's heart. Now he has like this chainsaw cord coming out of his chest. It's like a little dangly dingler coming in the middle of his
What do you mean by
chest.
that?
That's how he activates his Chainsaw Man form. When he enters his Chainsaw Man form, he like has a chainsaw for a head and chainsaws in his arms, and it makes him able to cut stuff. But it also cuts him because he literally has chainsaws in his arms. And if he runs out of blood, he can't stay in chainsaw form, and he will die, which means not good. Because like devils have to get like a supply of blood to heal. So
Indeed.
basically, he has to like get blood to keep bleeding, so he don't die.
Yeah.
But anyway, so he like kills all the zombies from the zombie devil, and then Makima and this other dude show up. Don't remember who the other dude is at all, but I know Makima was there with that other dude, so that's the important part anyway. So this other dude is like, I mean this. So basically, Makima is like, dang, that's crazy. You should come with us, bro. That'd be pretty freaky fresh. You know what I mean? And then he gets fed food. He was like so poor his whole life. Like the only dessert he had ever had in his life was once a year on Christmas. He would spend an extra like 50 cents to get a packet of sugar to mix in a bowl with his bread, which he would get wet, and then he would like mix it, and it would be like wet bread with sugar,
I
and he thought it tasted like cake because he was
I do
poor. I
not remember
mentioned that
any
he
of
was
that. Yeah, because his dad owed like a gazillion dollars to the mafia. If that isn't a real number, then it is now.
the Yakuza, not the Mafia.
They're
There's a
literally the same
difference.
thing. Yakuza means Japanese mafia.
I mean, basically.
Anywho,
Like,
I was gonna
fundamentally.
say something, but I forgore.
Honestly, I
Um,
understand how you feel.
yeah.
Foregoing is something I do all the time. Speaking of foregoing, he starts to forget, like, that danger still exists. So he kind of, like, follows Makima blindly. And, so he basically follows her everywhere
Hello,
until
person
they
in
get
chat.
to the, secret Devil Hunter place. And once he gets there, he becomes a devil hunter pretty much. And if he doesn't hunt devils, then he'll die.
Yeah. Isn't this also the arc where we meet Aki?
I believe this is the arc where we meet Aki. Pretty sure.
Sasuke?
Yeah, he's basically like a little less edgy Sasuke.
Just a little less edgy.
Just a little. A little is the
Just a
important
little.
part there. Oh, finally this game let me get out of my tank. So anyway. Oh, by the way, do you have Battlefield 2042?
No.
Ah, that sucks.
Anyways, it's been 10 minutes and we've only talked about the intro. I think we should go to the next arc.
We should speed up here. I'll speed up. Basically, Aki doesn't like Denji because he's very consumed with uh, Sasukeing someone, and he wants revenge. Is what I'm trying to get across here. And so he chases revenge. There's this girl called Himono who doesn't want him to chase revenge. because she wanted to chase revenge, and it like took her down a bad path. She doesn't want
Now
to
she
do
got
that.
one eye.
She only has one eye, which is kind of hot.
I remember what I was gonna say earlier. The thing about the zombie devil, who unironically is scared of zombies other than like 5-year-olds. Same with
Exactly.
chainsaws. Like, if it weren't for horror movies, chainsaws literally wouldn't be that scary.
Exactly. But it's not just fear, don't forget that. It's awareness.
Oh, it is? I thought it was just
Everybody
fear.
knows what zombies are.
Not me, I feel
It's
gore.
fear or support. That's why, like, when everyone came to love the Chainsaw Man, towards the end, he became stronger. You know what I mean?
Oh, I always thought it
Remember when
was...
people were like, Chainsaw Man? Chainsaw Man? Because
Yeah.
if it was just fear, he would have gotten way weaker.
Oh yeah, well that makes sense.
But anyway, yeah, so, he is Chainsaw Devil, and people don't like him very much so far, and Aki is a very important character who people leave for the entirety of the... Okay, so the next arc, if I'm remembering correctly, he has a boner for Makima, so she tells him to do a mission, and he'll get a reward if he does it, and they get stuck in a hotel.
No, the next arc is the Bat Devil arc where they,
Oh wait,
power.
you right. So now we got this cool lady named Power, and she's like powerful, hence the name Power. She's
Yeah.
the Blood Devil, and she could basically,
She ain't no crip.
a good character to describe. Yeah, she ain't no crypt, to put it simply. Basically, she can manipulate her blood to create weapons. I know you've seen like characters in video game stuff. You know exactly how it works. She make Big Hammer out of blood and smack stuff. Very simple ability, and it's pretty cool. And she's one of my favorite characters in it because she talks all weird. She talks like a retard. Um, and
You're not wrong.
She's funny.
Funny
She's
looking.
funny. She's a really fun character. Definitely one of my favorites.
Yeah.
Also, like I said about Himono, hot. But that's far from the point. The point is, she's kind of a loose cannon. And one point, I think, didn't she like destroy a devil without authorization? And then the agency was mad.
I think so, I don't know.
I think that's what happened.
She also hits people with cars and then says, no, it wasn't me, it was her. And they're like, oh, well, he was actually imposter Sussy Among Us. And she's like, actually, it was me who hit him. Give me credit. Yeah, also this Bat Devil arc is when Denji sets out on his quest to touch Booba.
Yeah, so basically, they go through this little thing, and Power had this cat that she really liked, and Bat Devil stole her cat, so she wants her
Batman?
cat back.
Oh my
And
god, it's
Bat
Batman.
is like, I'll give you your cat back, and then if you bring me what? And he ends up bringing. I mean, she ends up bringing the Bat Devil Chainsaw Man, Denji. And the Bat's like, that's nasty. I'm punishing you for this because his blood was.
Bro, imagine getting sacrificed and the person you're getting sacrificed to is like, no, your blood tastes weird.
And it was because he was a hybrid. So basically, flies away with the cat, and he's like, I'll get your cat, and then he gets the cat. He
Yeah.
fights the Bat Devil, he gets freaking riggedy wrecked, absolutely destroyed. I mean, he did some damage, but in the end, he got absolutely destroyed. I think the Worm Devil showed up too. That's what like really did it. But anyway, he's getting riggedy wrecked, and Aki shows up and is like, he makes the Quiet Coyote symbol with his
fart work.
Whenever you, oh wait, this is a live stream. I would say whenever you edit this, show a picture of that. 'Cause it literally,
I don't even remember that.
yeah. Anyway, that happens. So basically, after that, they're all like, "What the heck just happened?" And Denji's like, uh, "I took a big W." And Power's like, "Gosh dang it, you took a W. Now I have to put it at my end of the arc." Um, and that's about how that goes. And next arc.
Yeah. I like how we spent longer on the intro arc than this arc.
Yeah,
So
'cause I
next
noticed how
is
long it's taking. So I'm
next
trying to
is
speed things.
Eternity Devil arc, chapter 13, Gun Devil of chapter 21, Taste of a Kiss.
Yeah, okay. I thought I knew. I was pretty sure.
Isn't this where they
Taste of
meet
the Kiss is
Samurai
my
Guy?
favorite arc. This is where we meet um, Kobani and
Kobe Bryant?
this is where they get stuck in the hotel.
Yeah, I remember this.
Basically,
It's one of the best parts,
this is a
honestly.
very simple arc. They go into a hotel searching for a certain devil. They get stuck in the hotel searching for said devil because it is the Eternity Devil, and turn this entire thing into like an infinite hotel. It's pretty freaky fresh. I'm not gonna. And so, because of all this,
Keep going, I'm just getting some water. Oh, great, he died again.
because of all this, one of the characters, Kobani, who a lot of people like, and a lot of people don't like, it's like very mixed feelings, because she is a scaredy cat, for lack of a better term, but it's because she was forced into doing devil hunting because her parents favored her brother so much. Her brother got all of the college money and everything.
Personally, I don't hate her because she's the one woman that won't murder you or manipulate you or do all this other stuff.
I don't know, man. But anyway, so she betrays Denji and throws him to the Eternity Devil, which for some reason I think it's starting to build up. Everybody wants Denji because he's the Chainsaw Devil, and that'll be explained why the Chainsaw Devil is so important later on. Basically, Chainsaw Devil important. That's all you need to do.
Yeah.
So basically, he ends up just turning into Chainsaw Man, chopping up the Eternity Devil because he needs blood. Eternity Devil is this big blob mass, so if he's just continuously chopping up this Eternity Devil, that's constant blood, so you can just stick in Chainsaw Man for a while, which is nice. So he is just going ham. He's chopping up this Eternity Devil. It's in so much pain it literally gives up.
Yeah, I thought this part was really cool when he came up with that idea to keep sawing and chainsawing and stuff. I got chills, like that was really
Eternity
awesome.
Devil, as the name suggests, is immortal.
Yeah.
So his only way to really beat it was to make him give up. So he put it through so much pain that it gave up on its own. It was a pretty cool part. Anyway, next part.
Actually, wait. But before you do that, speaking of Kobeni, I saw somewhere before, someone brought up a pretty good point that, for all we know, Kobeni could have made a contract with the Fate Devil or Luck Devil or something, because, like, if you think about it, all of her, like, luck and how she, like, doesn't die and all that.
If I had to guess, it would probably be the Fate Devil because we haven't seen the Luck Devil.
Wait, we've seen the Fate Devil?
Yeah, that was or no, sorry, Future Devil. Future Devil. If I had to guess, it would probably be the Future Devil. Gave her some sort of something, but either that or she is what I think she is, which is sort of a comedic relief character.
That's a possibility. Most likely is the case, but still, like, there could be a plot-based reason.
Still a cool
Yeah. Anyways, yeah, next arc.
Next we got next. 'Cause I think I know what we got next.
What do we got next? Next we got the Katana Man arc. Chapter 22,
Okay.
Cola flavored Chupa Cups to Chapter 39, Tearjerker.
Okay, so Katana Man. Katana Man. That is an important part.
He wears Jotaro hat. Next arc.
Yeah, he wears a Jotaro hat, which is very, very cool. Everybody loved Jotaro hat. Nobody hates Jotaro hat.
I do. It looks weird in the back.
Wait, but why do you hate Jotaro hat?
I don't know. I'm just trash talking for no reason.
Dang, why you bully the Jotaro hat like that? You didn't
I don't know.
Anyway, this part was always kind of confusing to me because most of the stuff that happened during it kind of felt like it happened out of nowhere. But
Yeah, same.
upon rereading, there was a little bit more going on. So, at the very beginning of this, we see Makima doing this odd kind of ritual thing, which I assume, after finishing manga, is her basically manipulating the minds of the, what are they called? We'll just call him the terrorists, Katana Man, and whatever the name of the girl he's always with is.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm guessing it was Makima who did that.
Quite possibly.
It seemed like she was doing this ritual. People died. It was very ominous, weird, and it was cool though. It brought a lot of mystery. Makima was like such enigmatic character. She was just weird. She was confusing. Something always felt off, but there were just as many moments where she felt like perfectly fine. So, kind of weird. But anyway, we get this whole scene where she's on a train, and we get to this area, and Denji is there. I forgot why.
U4 Gore.
Yeah, I forgot. Denji's there, and people are getting attacked left and right. Himono gets bodied, bro. Himono gets absolutely destroyed.
Yeah, Aki's girlfriend is yeah.
And then Aki is like, oh shoot, this is before Himono dies. Aki's like, oh shoot, Himono's gonna die. He pulls out his sword, which is made with the curse devil, and it is really, really overpowered. People underrate this thing. I don't hear anyone talking about how broken of an ability this thing is. But basically, it's a sword where he has to, like, forgot what the term is. I think it's like fire or something like that. But anyway, he stabs the sword, and then he says fire, and the curse devil, the finger of the curse devil will come in and flick the sword into whatever it's stabbed into. And once he's done that 3 times, the curse devil will, like, destroy whatever it is. I forgot exactly how it works, but it's really cool looking.
Same, I do not remember any of this.
Super cool part. Aki, this is when Aki, like, got solidified as a really cool character for me. This whole fight is cool. But as I said, Himono gets bodied, and Aki is, like, I don't remember whether he was really mad or sad. It was, like, kind of confusing.
Yeah, that's
kind of like made him appreciate things more, though, especially Power and Denji, which had kind of become like his family. Which that was cool. He got a lot of character development with Denji and Power, kind of like becoming his family, pretty much. Which that was cool. Anyway, that's about all that happened during this arc. If you want to check.
Yeah, speaking of Himono's death, I thought this part was like really cool, like when she died, because she like put her all into it, like and was like, look, I don't care if I die, just give me your entire power, like the curse she had a contract with, and he was just like, oh, okay, and it didn't do anything. The samurai devil or I forgot his name, but it didn't do anything. So like, the last thing she did was pull Denji's chainsaw, like do something. And I just think that's like really cool in fiction when they like do their all to something, and it's just like, yeah, that didn't work. There's actually consequences, unlike DBZ where it's just like, oh, I'm a little hurt now. I guess I can't fight.
Oh yeah,
But with
that's
this, they
one thing
like
I love about
legitimately
Chainsaw
died.
Man. It is, you know, it's a really edgy story. It's got a lot of stuff that could be considered some overly dark, but it holds up really well in terms of like what should actually happen. It's not some fantasy where everybody ends up alive in the end because somebody put their all into something. It is a somewhat grounded, almost realistic story of how something would go if this world was really how it is. I mean,
Unless I were there, because I'm just built
Makima as a
different.
character, Makima as a character is amazing, in my opinion. Um, because I mean, it's all because of the way she was brought up. She wasn't
She's the woman
born
Aizen.
like that. I mean, yeah, exactly. For lack of a better term, she's female Aizen, and unlike Aizen, she wasn't just kind of like that. Uh, she was groomed into that kind of person by the government. Um, and I think Makima's power is also really cool, and it reflects her character really well.
Yeah.
Where she can only control people who she truly believes to be lesser than her. Um, and that's why until like very late on, she cannot control Denji at all. And that's because she sees him at the moment as the chainsaw devil. But once he lowers himself and says to become her dog, she gains control over him. She doesn't really use it, which kind of makes sense because of what her goal was, which I don't know if you know, but it was the whole time. Her goal was to be eaten by the chainsaw devil and be forgotten. So,
Wait, that was her
so
goal? I thought she wanted to control the Chainsaw Devil for like his power.
either that or be eaten. She won either way. She was one of those villains where her plan was a win whether she won or lost. Which
And she didn't get eaten and she didn't win.
No, she actually did get eaten, but not in the way that she wanted to.
Oh yeah.
Actually, he did cook some of Makima, but it was after she was dead. Um, it was just meat. It wasn't like the actual Control Devil. So Control was still around, and I don't know if you remember, but at the end, Makima is reborn as a child, and he is basically going to raise this child to not be like Makima, which is...
Yeah.
But anyway,
Indeed.
next arc. We just skipped a lot.
Yeah, we did. Next is the Bomb Girl arc.
Bomb
Which,
Girl arc.
which this?
It's all the way there.
Yeah, chapter 40
Okay,
to...
well, this is my favorite arc.
Oh
by
yeah,
far. This is
Katana Man
because,
arc, real quick. They kick him in balls, which is quite funny. It's funny, did laugh. Also,
Oh
this...
yeah, his funny did laugh.
Also, this Bomb Girl arc is about where I started reading when I just sat there the whole night reading it. So from here on
Bomb
out...
Girl arc. Yeah.
Also, it was somewhere around here that we meet the best character. I forgot his
Reze.
name. No, not Reze. Reze is not the best character.
The
It's
the guy with the cigarette who trains Power and Denji.
he's pretty cool as well. But I was talking about Beam. That's his name. The shark
Oh,
dude.
Beam.
Beam. Yeah, he's cool because it's shark.
I'm so sad. Beam.
He just
dead.
died without a second thought.
Yeah, it was very sad. Very sad.
They need
Although
a
it wasn't
frog
without
devil
a second
next.
thought. Beam died the exact way he wanted to die, defending Denji. He did it. Anyway,
Yeah,
I
that
will
was just so
explain this
sudden.
arc
I was
in
like,
full.
wait, what? Nah, he ain't dead. Then
I will
later,
explain
Beam
this
died.
arc in full. I will explain this arc in full because I remember every piece of it because I've read it multiple times. It's by far my favorite arc because Reze is in it, and Reze is very cool. That's the word I'm going to use. That's what I'm going to go with. That's what I'm going to stick with.
It's my favorite arc because I actually remember the stuff that happened. I didn't forgore.
Yeah, so, my favorite arc, because of Reze, by far my favorite character, and that is, no, Maki is my favorite character, let's state it. Anyway, the reason for this is because the way it starts off, we start off with Denji walking in the rain, and he walks into a telephone booth to take cover from the rain because it is pouring, and there's another girl in there. And
Another? Denji's a girl?
I mean, there's a girl in there, and so he earlier he had eaten a flower that Power had given him.
Delicious.
He actually gagged himself and threw up the flower and then gave it to said girl. We later find out to be Reze. And yeah, so he meets Reze, and then they go to a coffee shop where Reze works. And they go there, and then they talk, and then they hang out, and then they go to an abandoned school, and then Reze teaches Denji how to like read certain things, mostly funny things like big wiener and stuff, which is funny because it's Denji reading big wiener, and he's happy because he found someone else that he kind of likes that isn't Makima, which is good because Makima is not good.
Yeah.
But anyway, they go to this abandoned school. After a lesson, she tries to teach Denji how to swim. Denji sucks at swimming, by the way.
Chainsaw do not go well in water.
Exactly. Chainsaw is not a water type Pokemon. So that happens. Oh yeah, and then it starts raining again. So they go inside. Oh yeah, and then Reze goes off by herself. There's a killer there though who is trying to assassinate Reze, which is not good, by the way. The killer's trying to assassinate a character. And then Reze, in a surprise moment, jumps, does a freaking backflip, gets on the killer's back, and starts speaking Russian, which is really weird because last I checked, Japanese people don't speak Russian as their native
Native
language.
Native language.
This is like really funny because that's not normal. So since it's not normal,
Yeah, it is quite funny. I was like dying of laughter.
But Denji didn't see this. So after she talks Russian and we're all suspicious of her now, she goes over to Denji, acts like nothing happened pretty much, and Denji doesn't know anything happened because he doesn't know that anything happened. So that all happens, and we end up with
A Yankee with no brim.
Which they go to like a festival, and then they kiss, and then Reze bites off Denji's tongue, which would really hurt, by the way, in case
Nah, she just into that kinky stuff.
Like, that would really hurt, and then Denji's like, what the heck just happened? And then Beam is like, run away! And then she explodes, and Beam saves Denji here, which is cool because, you know, Beam was doing what he wanted to do, saving Denji. That's exactly what Beam wanted, so I
Beam is the only acceptable simp in any anime.
exactly. It's because it's like it's like simping for Ryan Reynolds, you know?
Yeah.
Like that is entirely legal and okay because Ryan Reynolds is, believe it or not, Ryan Reynolds. Um,
No.
anyway, turns out she's the bomb devil. She's working for the Russian government. She's trying to figure out what's up with the chainsaw devil, and she does by figuring out what's going on with the chainsaw devil. Um, she means trying to kill him. So she tries to kill him, and that doesn't go so well um, because the rest of the agency starts attacking her, which isn't good for her because the rest of the agency is very strong, and especially Aki, who has recently made a contract with the Future Devil, which was a very nice contract on his end. Basically, the Future Devil would take one of his eyes and replace it with his own. So not only could he see the future now, uh, but also the Future Devil could see what's going on with Aki as he goes, because Future Devil
Baki.
was, for some reason, very interested in whatever Aki's future was.
Yeah, because he's
Um,
gay.
we don't find out why until a lot later on. It's really sad what happens to Aki. Very, very sad. Um,
Very sad. Indeed.
very much big sad. Aki's, he didn't deserve all that, bro.
Aki did nothing wrong.
I know, right?
Almost like Griffith.
Anyway, so, basically, Reze gets destroyed, and somehow her and Genji are on a beach. And now that they're on a beach, Genji's all like talking to her and stuff, and she finally decides to like turn her life around, start a new life with Denji, and they're gonna run away from everything. Until Makima shows up while Reze is on her way to meet Denji in the coffee shop, which is crazy, and she's there with the Angel Devil, absolutely destroys Reze while she's not expecting it. And Reze dies, and Denji is left sitting alone in the coffee shop, really sad, because, he got abandoned. It's like, imagine, like, getting asked out to prom, and then the person never shows. That's exactly how it is.
That's also probably the first time in Denji's life he's had coffee. Well, not like then, but like earlier on in the arc when he first went there.
Yeah, it is. So anyway, all that happens. Denji's even sadder now because things are just not looking good for him. Every single thing good that happens to him turns bad very quickly. And soon after that happens with the next arc, I believe.
No, wait. Yeah, like you said about everything bad happening.
It's the big like war arc kind of thing, right?
Hold on, let me check. But yeah, like you said about, yeah, it's the International Assassins arc.
That's what I thought. So, International Assassins arc.
You're not gonna let me
Believe it or
talk.
not, it's about international assassins. You can talk. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
But yeah, like you said, Denji mentions how every girl he ever talks to tries to murder him, which is very true. And
that's true in real life, to be honest.
Isaiah, are you good? Is there something you want to talk about?
No, not really.
Yeah, I also thought this arc was good. I was gonna say something, but I forgot. Oh yeah, you said that Reze is your favorite character, which is quite understandable.
Reze is at least one of my favorite characters. I think my top three would probably be Aki, Makima, and Reze. Denji coming in close fourth. Yeah, that'd have to be it.
Yeah. Very cool. Not much to
Your
say
top
here.
three favorite.
Oh, my top three favorites. Beam, Darkness Devil, just because, I don't know, I just really like overpowered characters for some reason. And I can't think of a third. I forgot. Probably Denji. Denji's pretty cool. More power. I
It's
like power.
understandable.
Yeah.
Anyway, we have the International Assassins arc, which is exactly
Yeah.
what it sounds like. International Assassins. We have Santa Claus from Germany, who's an old man, who is like named Santa Claus. I don't know why he's called Santa Claus. He's just named Santa
Cause
Claus.
he's Santa
And
Claus.
I mean,
Cause,
yeah, pretty
Cause he
much.
looks like him and he's a pedo.
Oh yeah, doesn't he like make dolls? Isn't that why?
I don't know, but I remember the government wanted his help, and he was like, "All right, but I'm gonna need a couple orphans. Gender doesn't matter." And they're like, "Why?" And he was like, two for this thing, and then like two for pleasure, or something like that." And I'm like, "I beg
Yeah, I
your
think he
pardon."
needs to sacrifice them to. I think he needs to.
uh, Isaiah died. Anyways, a word from our sponsor, Raid Shadowlet. Just kidding.
Are you? You should get sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends. Spell
Heck
that
no.
word.
Yeah, you're
Why?
right. It's probably not that hard.
It's free money.
Anyway, so a little funny thing about this arc, you know how there's like Naruto and they have those different teams? Like the main one is Team 7, and there's like Shikamaru on Team 10. Whenever anime like have teams like that, realize that I have a hard time keeping up. So I started taking a mental note here, like, okay, these devils are on this team. These devils are on Team 12. Only for it to completely not matter because, yeah, everyone dies. Almost
Yeah,
instantly,
everybody
too.
starts dying here. This is when everything really starts going downhill for more than just Denji. Um,
Denji
Basically,
be
what
like, can't
happens
get
is we
worse,
have a
gets
bunch
worse.
of different teams that we're following. My two personal favorite teams to follow were, of course, Denji's team and then Kwangsi, who pretty entertaining character, in my
Who?
opinion. Kwangsi, um, she was the one, uh, the lesbian girl who was attracted to her devils.
Oh yeah, her.
Kwangsi was cool.
Nah, the best one was Halloween.
She was also really freaking overpowered. Like, she was somehow moving at like really fast speeds. Remember when she was like zipping and zooming and nobody had any idea what was going on?
I barely remember anything about this character, only that she had like 5 lesbian devils with her. And that the best one of those was obsessed with Halloween.
Halloween. Yeah, I don't know what was up with the Halloween. I think it was the Halloween devil.
No,
So,
it's
wow. I feel
no.
bad.
This devil basically has Gojo's domain expansion because it puts you in this library thing and teaches you everything about the universe, and then you just go full retard. And the only thing you can think about after that is Halloween, because that's apparently like
Yeah.
the secret of the universe or something.
Yeah, Halloween is the secret of the universe in this world, I guess.
Yeah.
I have no idea. What even was that devil?
I don't know.
All I remember is that
Hold
she
on, I'm gonna
had
Google it real
rain
quick.
falling out of the side of her head, and she said Halloween.
Halloween Devil Chainsaw Man. Her name is Cosmo.
Is she like
Uh,
a cosmic devil or something?
oh yeah, I think that's what it is. The Cosmic Devil. Yeah, it's a Cosmos Fiend. So that's
That
cool, I
makes sense
guess.
a lot.
Yeah, indeed. Anyway, yeah, International Assassins arc. It was lit, but I had no idea what was happening. Because, like I
Honestly,
said,
that's about how it went for me. It was a pretty fun arc, and but it had a lot going on, so it was pretty tough to track
Yeah.
what was going on throughout it. But very, very cool arc. Enjoyable.
They should add Five Nights at Freddy's characters to Chainsaw Man. If they don't add it to Chainsaw Man Part 2, I am done reading it. I will never read it again.
Your mom to my 600-pound wife.
Wait, man, they should add a mom or woman devil because, like...
Oh, wait. You right? It'd be a little too overpowered, though.
Honestly, yeah. It's probably one of those... I forgot what they're called, but the devils that haven't died once.
Technically... Oh, wait, no. Is it teleported to heck? And then left heck. Because the darkness devil, for some reason, can leave heck.
It's just different.
Like I said, though, I think I've told you before, I mean, nothing is canon about it, but can you imagine how overpowered the Death Devil would be?
Yeah.
Like, it's never even been brought up, but just think about it, the Darkness Devil is not broken, imagine the Death Devil.
I feel like there's more people scared of the dark than death, because there's, like, people out there who legitimately want to die. The dark is just like a primal fear. Like, when you're in the dark, monkey brain go ooga booga.
But death is a primal fear too, and people who
That
are
is
on the
true.
verge of death are always scared of death because of primal instincts. And
Oh, yeah.
also, remember, it's not just fear; it's also how well known it is.
Oh, yeah, I forgot that
Everybody
again.
knows that they're gonna die,
Not me, I'm just different.
except Goku.
Yeah, can he beat
Didn't
Goku, though?
Die of cancer, though.
Not exactly cancer, but it was a heart disease. I don't think he
What, did he
died.
eat too much food?
I don't think he died, but it was like a really bad problem for him. I don't know.
He died and got resurrected.
That happens a lot. I don't think it happened due to his heart disease, though. But yeah, people be like, can he beat Goku though? But like Goku legitimately like cannot breathe unless he's like sent to space. I mean, cannot breathe if he's sent to space. So like, basically, I'm saying suffocation would be a problem for Goku.
I mean,
Anyways,
yeah,
this ain't about him.
can space beat Goku?
Indeed, it can. Anyways, this ain't about him. It's about the International Assassins arc.
Oh yeah.
Aki fights Tentacle Thing, which is very cool.
Yeah, Aki does fight Tentacle Thing, which is very cool. And then we get the whole thing with Quanxi. I don't remember this arc super well, just because there was so much going on.
Yeah,
and it
same.
was good. Like, I was entertained throughout the entire thing. But there was so much going on that I really don't remember it all that well.
Yeah, that's like the whole series.
Honestly, yeah. But it wasn't really a bad thing.
Yeah, it wasn't. It's just a little hard to understand.
Yeah. That's why, I mean, most of it I have read twice. The only stuff I haven't reread is everything before the, everything
I've been thinking about rereading it, but since the anime got announced, I'm like, nah, I'm just watch the anime when it come out.
Yeah, before I knew about the anime coming out, I was so hyped for it. I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be dropping June. Yeah, June. It got confirmed. Have you seen the second trailer? They dropped the second trailer.
Oh yeah, I think I did see it.
Yeah, it was not a very good trailer. I was hoping for some more clips I could use to make another opening for it. Because when the first trailer dropped, I took the clips and made my own opening for the show, which was, I think I remember showing.
Yeah.
It's pretty, I did pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. I don't mean to brag, I don't mean to flex, but I did pretty good. But basically, a bunch of manga stuff was showed, mainly like animated manga panels, really. and then we got to see what Makima will look like in like full. We only really got to see her face before. We got to see like full body here, which was cool. Which is a pretty cool design.
Indeed.
Which was pretty good. Anyway.
Speaking of Makima, I don't know where else to say this, but I saw somewhere before that apparently it's the author confirmed she owns a strap-on.
Yes, he did.
And I saw that on iFunny, and one of the comments said this guy's doing everything except starting part 2.
Yeah. Yeah. Honestly.
Yeah.
Although I think it is good for him to take a break before he writes part 2. We don't want it to now strike or something, and then part 2's due to. We don't want Chainsaw Man to get ruined. Although I have trust in Tatsuki Fujimoto. So far, he's been a very good writer. Like I read his previous manga, Fire Punch, which was really good. It was kind of dark superhero kind of thing. Really good. Highly suggested. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, so the whole international assassins arc thing.
And Santa Claus hecking dies to send them straight to God. Except it wasn't God, it was hell. And they meet Darkness Man, Devil. And then Beam dies. Like, this man just gets murdered instantly.
Yeah, Beam gets destroyed.
Screw everyone else. Beam dies.
But Beam dies happy. Beam dies happy. He died doing exactly what he wanted. He died for a valiant cause.
Honestly, though, the Darkness Devil legit got no life just standing there, waiting for a bunch of depressed teenagers and, like, young adults to show up just to be like, hey, guess what? Y'all don't got arms now.
Hey, peep this one!
Hey, peep this one. Yeah.
By the way, I have a real question. Why were there upside down astronauts? Like, it was a freaking awesome design. Like, perfectly executed in terms of, like, generating fear. But why? Why were there upside down astronauts?
Because astronauts are, like, in space, and space is quite dark.
Space is quite dark. I'll agree with that.
My question, though, is why was there a frog there?
Because Darkness Devil said so.
That's understandable.
Anyway, they fight the Darkness Devil, and there's like this doll thing with this girl that's with the Darkness Devil. Don't remember how that happened. They fight it. They take the W.
No, they do not take the W.
They take the mild W.
Makima straight up has to... She has, like, one of the most overpowered devils in the series, and she legit was like, alright, we gotta get out of here. We can't fight this thing.
Yeah, she basically said, hey yo, for real though, beat this one. And then absolutely destroyed it. So yes, they do take the W, but at what cost? I'll tell you at what cost.
What'd she destroy? She didn't destroy it. She used her control devil powers to make someone make a contract to get them out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what happened with that whole doll-looking lady thing. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
They take the W against that, is what I mean.
Yeah.
Anyway, they take the W there. I don't know how they're alive. They're pretty dang lucky. Anyway, they make it out of there alive somehow. And here comes the next arc, which is when stuff really starts going down.
The Gun Devil. As an American, I am quite proud of this arc.
Honestly, pretty fire. So basically,
Speaking of the Gun Devil,
heck this. Russia made a contract with the Bomb Devil because this goes public because of all the stuff that happened in Japan with the bomb devil. America says, heck this, we make it a contract with the gun devil. And they struck a bargain, honestly. They got the full loyalty of the gun devil for a year out of the life of every single American citizen. Which, that's a bargain, honestly.
Indeed. Speaking of the gun devil, I actually started trying to draw it, and I just did like the basic shapes for the body and stuff, and it's already brutal. I do not want to continue it.
Yeah. So anyway, the whole thing with the gun devil happens.
Yeah, it's the best beach episode in all of anime. Makima's no beach, not speech.
Oh, well, yeah. Although there was a speech in America.
Yeah. So basically, everyone is dead except Denji.
Everybody died except Denji, Power, Kobani, Aki, Makima. I'm pretty sure everyone else is dead.
Yeah, except Kobeni retired, and Aki and Angel
retired, and now she's working at a burger place, which really awesome. Kobeni working at a burger place is something I never knew I needed. But,
and Aki and Angel lost their arms because Darkness Devil.
Lost their arms because Darkness Devil.
And Power is now retarded.
And Power is now retarded. She's terrified of the dark. So basically, Denji's taking care.
Oh wait, and another major plot point is that Denji gives Power the Seki Weki Lucky to her blood and has her blood in him.
Oh yeah. So now Denji has blood, Power's blood in him, which will be important later. Very important later, actually. And stuff starts going down. It's basically completely and totally depressed, doesn't want to live anymore, which is very sad. Although that doesn't really happen until what happens later with Maki, which is very unfortunate. As soon as he finally decided to give up on revenge, it turns out it was too late to give up on revenge because he becomes the Gun Fiend.
Yeah.
Fiend is basically similar to a hybrid, but it's more of just a devil attached to a human body and not a devil and a human body together in one. So he basically shows up at the door, fights Denji. Very sad. He dies. And future devil is there, and he's like, haha, you died, lol, get wrecked, kid. And
yeah,
that's about all that goes on until I'm pretty sure the next arc is when we get the whole thing where he wants to be Makima's dog. Right?
Yeah, but with the
that's wait, doesn't Power no, that happens. Sorry. So yeah, Denji leaves. He's like done with everything. He tells Makima to make him.
I literally said nothing about the gun devil. Because I had a few things. Like, first off, Aki's death just felt like off because they didn't even show it. And if it was a gun fiend, shouldn't he have been like a little harder to kill?
He was already dead. And fiends aren't especially powerful.
I know, but like hamburger. And also, how do you get to Denji's house that fast? That don't make sense.
Good question.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, that all happens. Very, very sad.
Indeed.
Really, really sad chapter.
And Angel dies, so it's just Makima, Denji, and Power, and Kobani, and Denji's teacher dude. I forgot his name, but he doesn't really do anything, despite literally being the strongest human.
He's a cool character, though.
Chainsaw Man should add a League of Legends devil. Yeah.
Fortune's Devil is winning.
So this is the gun. I mean, not gun devil. Control devil arc,
Yep, that's
which
what I thought.
kind.
Which is probably my favorite arc, actually, now that I really think about it, because this is when stuff really goes downhill for Denji,
Same.
and
You said that
when
about
like
every arc.
this is when it really, and yeah, it gets
It
worse
just
every arc.
gets him down and down even more.
Exactly, he knows about rolling down in the deep, is what I'm trying to say here.
Oh my god, I'm done. End of the stream. Bye. See you later. I'm joking. But yeah, basically, he eats hamburger. Just kidding. No, he doesn't. He eats ice cream.
Basically, he turns, he becomes one of Maku's dogs, so he doesn't have to think anymore.
I do not think, therefore I do not am.
Exactly. Um, and so, sad, becomes Maku's dog, all that good stuff, not very good stuff happens, and after this, we finally get, one of
Oh, also,
the saddest moment in the series, where Power walks up to the door, and she has a cake for Denji. She finally worked up the courage to get up, stop being an invalid, all that good stuff. Super happy, you know. Walks up to the door, super happy. Gonna give Denji a cake. She got over her fear, and Denji's so happy to see her until Makima makes a finger gun, says bang, and she explodes everywhere.
I still don't know what that has to do with the control devil, but it is indeed sad. Like,
it's incredibly sad. Probably the
I don't even
saddest
know what
death.
devil that could relate to. Like, what? Finger gun devil, I guess?
Well, it's the control devil. She was able to manipulate her death, pretty much.
Oh. Also, wasn't it apparently Denji's birthday? And that's why
Yeah,
he
it was
got a
Denji's
cake?
birthday. That's why.
And this whole arc is over the course of like one day, so this has got to be the worst birthday of all time.
No, it's over the course of like 2 days.
Oh. But still, it sucks quite a
But
bit.
anyway, that all happens. He runs away, all angry. And instead of giving his brain mind up to Makima, he gives it up to his devil form, to his full devil form, and starts going on a rampage. And one of my favorite parts in the series, he makes Kobani play Just Dance, Dance Revolution, which is just great. If you look up the fan animation,
No,
you
you
see Jim and
you forgore. It's he.
Dude, I was playing against bots to try and rank up my weapons in this game, and I got 169 kills and assists.
Oh wow.
Easy, dope.
But yeah, Kobeni comes back. He wants a burger, so like this big devil thing getting choked by his own organs, just busts in here and asks for a burger, murders all of Kobeni's coworkers.
It's like an intestine scarf, okay?
He murders all of Kobeni's coworkers, and then has a burger, and then kidnaps Kobeni and makes her play Just Dance, like Isaiah said. So quite a bad day for Kobeni as well. But I mean, hey, at least it's a...
But
yeah.
eventually, at the end, Kobani's kind of happy for some reason. I don't remember exactly why.
I guess it's not that bad of a birthday for Denji, because at least he got a
They
cake,
mention how
and...
during the International Assassin arc, Power and Kobani stole a car, and then crashed
Oh,
it,
we forgot
and
about
Power
that.
blamed it on Kobani.
Yeah, it's Kobeni's car. Oh, wait a minute, that guy was just the imposter among us. Oh, he is? Well, I stole the car and hit him. Wow, great job, Power.
Honestly, 10 out of 10 performance by Power. She did a great job there.
Yeah. Mm. So yeah, like I was saying, probably wasn't that bad of a birthday for Denji because he got a cake, he got to go out on a date, he had a burger for the first time.
Wait, that was his first order?
Yeah, I remember he said when he was talking to Pochita, he was like, I just want a burger that isn't rotten, you know?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and then the woman person thing attacks, which is quite bad because she has like every single devil from before here ready to fight Denji.
Oh yeah. Forgot about that. So yeah, what's her name again?
Wait, so what?
What's her name again?
Makima?
How am I forgetting it? Yeah. Um. Anyway, um, I forgot lady pulls up and she's like want to kill Denji. She doesn't really want to kill Denji. That's like sort of kind of her goal. Not really her goal. I mean, kind of her goal. Sort of, kind of.
Yeah, she explains this while Denji was eating his burger. She was talking to Denji's teacher guy. Um, she wants to, since she's a control devil, she can control those weaker than herself. And Isaiah, what are you doing?
Playing with marbles.
Oh, sounded like something else. Yeah, she can only control those that she views as below herself, and she wants to be able to control the Chainsaw Devil. And everything up to this point has been her controlling everything just to get to her master plan of controlling the Chainsaw Devil. But she's also a fan of. Is he good? But she's also a fan of the Chainsaw Devil, so she doesn't care if he kills her. So she wins either way.
Yeah,
And
and what's most
also,
important here is her quote. Do you remember the Nazis? And the guy is like, no.
who?
He's like, exactly. And in this world, I guess nobody knows about Nazis because Chainsaw Devil ate the Nazis,
Yeah.
and now they
Delicious.
because that's what the Chainsaw Man does. He like makes people for, which is like kind of cool, big reveal kind of thing. Yeah.
Yeah, there's kind of
We
a
gotta
few.
start wrapping this up because I gotta go to school.
Oh, dang. Alright, just a few gripes I had with this arc. First off, why only the Chainsaw Devil? Like, why does he have that ability? Second off, how does Makima
Yes,
remember?
that's an issue a lot of
How
people
is she?
have.
Huh?
I'm hoping that should most people agree that that will be explained in part 2, which should happen most likely. It's incredibly likely.
Also, how does Makima remember but no one else remembers the thing he ate?
Because it's only devils.
Oh. Alright, so you have to go soon. We'll make this fast. He fights all those things from earlier, all the devils, which is quite neat. And then he loses chainsaw abilities and he's about to die. And Power says, okay, yeah, pull up. Because remember the blood
Pop out at the after party.
Yeah. He drank her blood earlier, so a little bit of her is still alive. And she saves him, and she's like, when I get reincarnated, because devils just get reincarnated, I won't be Power, so I want you to make the new blood devil or fiend into Power. And Denji's like, okay, and then she dies. And then he goes to fight Makima again, and somehow kills her, which is another thing that doesn't make sense to me, because she made a contract with the Prime Minister where every time she's supposedly supposed to die, kills a random Japanese citizen. He uses Power's blood to make a chainsaw to kill her with, but I have no idea how. that worked. And then he eats her, and then that's pretty much the end. And I think Isaiah died again.
Yeah, that's about it. And a couple of small like details around the end. Got her name, but Makima is reborn. Denji's mentor person finds her and gives her to Denji to take care of because it's like a little kid. So he's gonna nurture her pretty much and treat her like how she should have been treated as a kid when she was Makima, but instead, she was turned into what Makima was, which wasn't very good, by the way, in case you couldn't tell. And yeah, also cool. Since Denji didn't have a last name and he couldn't get into school because of that, he took Aki's last name, Hayakawa.
Oh, I remember that. But that kind of sucks because he's like 16, so he's going to get thrown straight into calculus.
So, you think he's there to pass? Nah, he's just there to find some new rules. Anyway, I'ma go. Have fun with you later.
Alright, bye.
Goodbye.
Alright, guys, that is the end of the stream. So, yeah, that's Chainsaw Man. Basically, what happened. A few of my thoughts on it, which I know I didn't talk a lot about that, not nearly as much as I thought I would. All in all, I thought it was a pretty decent series. Like I said, I was confused a few things about it, but there's no such thing as perfect. It was pretty good. Annoying and cringy fan base though. Like they missed the whole point of manipulative woman with how much they simp for the characters. But yeah, that's what I think of Chainsaw Man. Remember to take a big shark by that like button, stop that subscribe button with your telephone, and catch y'all later. Peace out.